Hello YouTube! Y'all might think that Jetragon is the best mount in palworld, but with the feybreak update, Xenolord actually became really viable as well. Personally, I haven't gotten to breeding him because it's just recently that I managed to beat Xenolord and Xenolord Ultra, so now I'm finally making the video. The main benefits of using Xenolord is that you can shoot your gun while riding, unlike Jetragon, and Xenolord's partner skill actually boosts your movement speed. Before we get into more detail, I think it's always right to just get the breeding done first. So currently I only have 3 Xenolords from fighting Xenolord and Xenolord Ultra in the past. If you haven't watched those videos, I'm going to link it in the description and top right corner. Make sure you go and watch those. But thankfully, I have a male and a female. I'm just going to get them started in the ranch. Sorry, not ranch. In the breeding pen. Only 8% of you guys who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So make sure to click that red button. It's free and you'll be supporting a small creator. To show my thanks, here's a picture of my cat. Because Xenolord can only breed with itself for traits, you won't be able to get something like Legend on it. The traits that we want are Swift, Runner, Eternal Engine, and Nimble, and we're gonna have to get those through mutations. If you don't know what mutations are, essentially every time you breed 2 pals together, one of their passives, or more than one of their passives, there's always a chance that you get something, a skill that both parents do not have. So you see here, I actually got Runner, which is one of the passives we do need, as a mutated trait. Now, I think I was really lucky because in our first 10 eggs, we got Runner already. Oh wow, we got Serenity and Nimble here. Serenity is going to be good when I want to breed a fighter Xenolord. Nimble is even better because we actually need that in today's video for the movement speed boost. So bam, first 20 eggs, Runner and Nimble down. I hatched another 20 or 30 eggs, didn't really get anything. Let's see if this next set we get something. So far, doesn't really seem that promising. Now the 2 left that we need are, we need mutated rainbow traits, which I feel sometimes is a bit harder than getting mutated gold or gray traits. As you can see right now, we're getting pretty unlucky. Nothing really so far. We have moved downstairs though because I realized I'm gonna need the condenser when I hatch a lot of them. And oh, okay, wait. This is like what, 60 something eggs? We finally got a mutated Eternal Engine. We're getting a bunch of useful ones for a work speed one. Like I think I got Sirius earlier. Now I got Artesian, which are good for work speed. But for a fighter Xenolord, I actually just got Musclehead as well. So I guess we're getting kind of lucky because we just got Eternal Engine and we got a bunch of fighter traits that are useful. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 traits down. Oh yeah, and right here, yeah, it's been 63. So I was right on the dot with 60 eggs because I started off with 3. Okay. I think now's a good time to readjust the parents just to make breeding a bit faster. So now we just have, for easier mutated traits, right? I'm going to put these 2 together because they both only have 1 trait. So a total of 2 traits in the variety pool or gene pool, I guess. So the chances of a mutation, I feel like, from my experience, is higher. Like I haven't data mined or tested any of the numbers, but I think that's just how logic works. It's just logical that you have less chance for one of the existing traits if both parents just have less, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so far it's been quite a couple tens of eggs now since we got anything, but once again we are looking for Swift, which is a mutated rainbow, but instead of a mutated Swift we got another Eternal Engine, which I guess is good because we do need variety in genders as well, just for worst case scenarios. So I guess it's not terrible that we got another Eternal Engine. Oh, like I remember I got Swift so early on for Blasmet Ryu, but for Xenolord it seems to be taking a while. I think I've hit over 200 eggs now, almost 300, and still no Swift. We've gotten everything else. Actually just got a repeat of Runner, But Swift's nowhere to be seen. I am still getting mutated rainbow traits though. Like right now, Heart of the Immovable King. I just got it. I got that. I got Eternal Engine. Swift just hates me. Like it's... Where are you? You got to be kidding me. I just got another Eternal Engine. This is the third one. Okay, so right now I'm at 375 eggs hatched. And we're still looking for Swift. Within the first, like, 50, I got Nimble, Runner, and... What was the other one? Eternal Engine. With the first 50 to 100. Now it's taking us, like, 300 to 400 just to get Swift. I picked up one extra egg. And this is the one. It actually gave me Swift. I'm so glad I waited, like, an extra few seconds to pick up an extra egg. Thank God. It gave me Swift, man, after how many freaking eggs? After condensing some Xenolords to make space in my PAL box, I can finally start breeding for the perfect Xenolord mount. We have all the passives we need in the gene pool now. Now we just gotta breed them together. So I think for this very first step, let's take... Runner and Swift, your genders match up, so go breed lots of children. So like 30 baby Xenolords later, we finally got Runner and Swift on one Xenolord. So we have those two on one now. Let's try to combine this with Nimble and Eternal Engine to give us the perfect Xenolord. Just to be a bit specific, it's gonna be Runner, Swift, and Nimble, because those are the only genders that match up. So we're gonna get all except Eternal Engine on one for now. Coincidentally, you guys know how I was talking about the perfect worker Anubis? I actually somehow got remarkable craftsmanship on this guy. I don't know how this would be useful because Xenolord only has gathering and it's level 1, but at least I got another rainbow mutation. So after a couple tens more of eggs, I actually found a couple Xenolords that would be good candidates for breeding the final Xenolords. So there's one here who has Swift, Nimble, and Runner. Sadly, they do have a red trait, a bad trait, a negative one, which is Sickly, which kind of sucks. But I actually found another decent one that I could use, which is not this one. It's this one. So this one has 4 traits as well, but at least it has Fit as a Fiddle instead of Sickly, which is good. There's also some other ones that are good candidates. Just it's good to have them handy. Because we got the Xenolords with 3 traits, we can now pair it with the one I have that has Eternal Engine, and hopefully one of these combinations is what we want. In this batch of eggs, I actually got an Eternal Engine by itself. It's always good to keep the pals with only one trait, one desirable trait, because that makes breeding for it a lot easier in the future. Like right here, I got Runner as well, which I'm gonna keep. If we don't get our perfect Xenolord in the next like few eggs, I'll probably reset the parents just to make it a bit easier. This one is really close, sadly, but it has Invader instead of Nimble. Kind of sucks. I swear we've hit at least 500 eggs now, and we're getting close. It's been really close, but not exactly. Wait, what? Oh, okay, finally. We actually got 2 of them in this batch. That's crazy. This one has higher attack. This one has... Actually, no. They have the same attack. But one of them... This one has higher defense. So I think I'll take you as my Private Jet 2.0. Private Jet 2.0. It is you. We finally got it. We can stop breeding. Now it's time to do some PAL maxing. First step was to fully condense my Private Jet 2.0. I had done a lot of condensing earlier on. You didn't see the footage, I edited it out, but I had already condensed one to max, and I used that as the base material for my new Private Jet, and that's why it was so quick. Condensing in this scenario is actually really important because it directly affects the movement speed. As you can see here, as you level up the partner skill, the movement speed buff actually increases. The next step is to level them up to 60. I have a lot of XL scrolls, XL XP scrolls that I can use. I'm also gonna grab some dog coins and IV fruits because as a mount, IVs actually matter a little bit, just a little bit, because I'll also use them for attacking and stuff and using their moves a lot more than I would for base worker pals like Anubis. But yeah, very next step, let's get them maxed out for pal souls as well. Once again, just like IVs, I'm going to use them for attacking, but they're also going to be tanking some moves for me, especially if I were to use them on the oil rig. They do a lot of damage, and having the extra attack, extra health, and defense actually helps. So you see here, attack is 960, defense 840, health is 6650. Now it's 10k health, 1500 attack, and 1300 defense. Now before I buy any other IV fruits, I'm going to use my existing defense fruits to boost his IVs real quick. So now, okay, it went up a little bit. We need a couple more. Thankfully, I have a lot of dog coins. If you want to know how to grind dog coins the quickest method in palworld, I'll link a video in the description as well. Feel free to check that out. But I actually had a couple of attack fruits. I'm going to use that. Now his attack is maxed out. While editing this, I actually realized I had 2 life fruits as well left in my storage. I just didn't see it. I should have double checked or something, but it's whatever. I'm going to just go to the metal merchant right now, buy what I need. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 defense and 3 life. Okay. Just going to use that finally. First, I want to, gotta put everything back. I like to stay organized, so I'm just gonna put what I don't need back. And now, Xenolord, you are fully maxed out. Sad thing is, I still don't have a saddle, so we gotta go build that. Have no fear, my Anubis quickly finished making that for me, and now we can finally test this guy in the air. I'm probably just gonna do a little small test between him and Jetragon real quick, but here are his moves if you haven't seen them before. I'm just gonna keep the default ones, but as you see, partner skill as well increases movement speed while flying. He looks so cute. Look at this little guy. He's so menacing during the raid boss, but then when you actually capture him, it's like he's so small. One thing I don't like about Xenolord that Jetragon actually does better is the maneuverability, or whatever. It just feels sloppy compared to Jetragon. Like, it's not as sharp. Like, if you click left, Jetragon's left is immediate, and Xenolord, not really. It's like slides a little bit before it does the turn, which it feels kind of sloppy to me. I'm gonna do a really sloppy speed test as well. I don't know how long this is. You guys do a timer, but it seems pretty quick. Time however long that was. I don't know how to get a timer on screen, so sorry about that, guys. But I'm gonna do Jetragon now too. I actually forgot about where my starting spot was, so this is kind of flawed. Also forgot to mention Jetragon has Divine Dragon instead of Nimble, and yet it still kind of feels like Jetragon's faster. I don't know why. Maybe I just like Jetragon a lot more. Maybe I'm just biased. But there's that little test for comparison. I know it's not really a good test, but just for you guys to see. See, he has Divine Dragon. This guy is Nimble, so it's not really a good comparison. But overall, Xenolord is pretty good if you want to fly around and shoot people. It's really good for that. It kind of sucks though, because if you want to fly to the oil rig though, Jetragon can rest on the water and it won't lose stamina. It'll actually, I think, regain stamina. Xenolord though, it's gonna constantly lose stamina. So yeah, that's kind of a detriment. But personally, I like the moves a lot more. Xenolord, it's a lot newer. And also, I hate how Jetragon's partner skill, it takes so long to reload, and like sometimes you just can't shoot. Like you're forced to get off. But on Xenolord, you can shoot while riding, and I just like having that option available. So I feel like from now on, maybe for raids I might use Xenolord or someone else, but as of now, Jetragon is still my go-to. You guys get what I'm saying though, right? Like, please leave a comment if you think Xenolord is cooler than Jetragon, because just look at these moves. He looks so much more menacing. There's no raid boss Jetragon, but there is for Xenolord for a reason. Like, you guys better agree. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. For those who are looking forward to newer content, I'm actually thinking of starting a new game. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Let me know if you guys have played that before or you're playing it. I know it released I think it released like 2 or 3 days ago, but I've been meaning to try it. It seems really fun and similar to palworld, so watch out for that. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and have a great day, guys.